Good morning, everyone. My name is Wang Song, representative of the People's Action Party, and it is a great pleasure just to be standing here discussing with you all about this problem we are suffering through. For the last 30 years, many of my people have lost their shelter, property, family, or even their life to sacrifice for the war with the neighboring nations. Deep down to my core, I fully understand and sympathize with all of the soldiers, as well as their families. Growing up near the war zone, life has taught me to be mature, to be tough, and not letting faith defeat you. I am so sorry to all the moms who lost their son, to all the kids who lost their dads, to all the wives who lost their man. As a human being, I am assured that war is not good, but it is necessary, at least for our nations. If I can become the leader, I assure that tolerant policies and diplomacies could be applied to the armistice immediately by other candidates. Of course, tremendous advantages could go along with that peaceful negotiations, but I can assure that our nations would be the one taking this advantage the most. Our land was earned by our ancestors with blood and tears. Now I am standing here to urge you all to defend your soil in the same way as our grandparents did. We cannot be a coward, avoiding fighting and losing our land in trade for ceasefire. It is not sufficient as if we budge one time, the enemy could humiliate us and then take all of us. So the youth, the Marines, the Army, the Patriot stand by my side and we can get back what belongs to us. Besides external factors, corruption within the system distribute a lot to the nation's disturbance as well. I can confidently argue that there were flaws in the system since the last presidential elections began. One scrappy sheep is enough to spoil the whole flock. I promise that as if I become a president, I will refresh the whole authority system because I strongly understand that leaders are the key role in a nation's development. How can a state grow if the leaders could not complete their job, but further make their people suffer from the power they were granted by you all? With the two issues combined, famine is inevitable in our society. I need no report, no statistic at all to tell me that. Waking up every day, walking on the streets is enough for me to know how challenging and exhausting it is for the people who are grinding hard every day just to make a living. Sadly, poverty in our nation is still at an emergency rate, which means that a lot of people have no food, no water, no houses, no nothing. How upset that is. I deeply feeling sorry and fully understand the pain of you all. My promise is that there could be no more people living under the poverty line anymore to the end of my presidency. How will I do it? I will boosting agriculture. It will be the first our priority, as well as demanding support from international organizations for subsidized being considered by our conferences and will be the next policies. It is strongly important to notice why starvation is that important, because there's no purpose to preach a hungry man. When people suffer from food shortages, they are gonna die in masses. From the perspective of a human being, there's no way I could let that continue. Ken Potter used to say, today is the opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. The four horsemen are arriving in our nations. I could no longer see my homeland devastating and exhausting from those problems any more seconds. Let me fight with you, suffering from this with you, and granting the victory with you all. We have to take actions today so that I can earn tomorrow. Besides those reasonings and analyses, I strongly believe that the most suitable candidate for presidency is no one else but me. Thank you.